Thank you so much for joining us again. Welcome back to a brand new video with the Nightbrothers every single Thursday. We're filming this on Wednesday because I'm about to go on vacation right now for the next few days. So on Thursdays, normally it's on around, I think, 8:30 a.m. Eastern at the moment in summertime. Down here in Australia, winter time for you guys. But if you're brand new to this channel, please smash that subscribe button. It's super, super important to help us grow this awesome channel. We got our boys here at the moment. We have, of course, Hershey. Welcome, brother. Good to have you back. How are you, man? Well?
Nah, man. Doing well, brother.
Good
Always
stuff.
good to be back.
We got Lego here as well, mate. Welcome, my friend. Always wonderful.
Thank you for having me once again, Hynesy.
Beautiful. And, of course, we got to give some love to our sponsor for this particular video, guys. He's an absolute superstar. Our boy, Pimpo, and his remodding service is an absolute legend, sponsoring the Nightbrothers. It's absolutely fantastic. Pimpo 9337. You can also hit him up in our Discord server as well. In the description below is the link to our Discord server. Our boy will look after all your modding needs. Modding's really, really fundamental in our game. It's absolutely enormous. Huge, huge thing to get right. He can optimize it, sort you out, jump in, sort out all your mods, get them all in the right spot, set you up, of course, for raids, territory battles, any PvP stuff that you want, GAC, the whole lot. He will get you all up and running. So all you got to do is hit the go button when you are ready to go. So Pimpo, thank you so much for sponsoring this video, and the Nightbrothers. Fellas, he's an absolute superstar. You got to be pretty happy with that. Yeah, guys.
Oh, man, absolute legend. I mean, mods are the biggest thing in this game. You know, we spend hours, changing mods for TB, changing mods for TW, looking at mods for GAC, 3v3 GAC, whatever. So if you can have somebody to help you out with it, it's killer.
Yep, absolutely. It's great. But fellas, we've had a lot of information come through in the last 24 hours. We were sitting here around 12 hours ago going, geez, what are we going to talk about? We haven't got much. And then everything just dropped, didn't it, fellas? It was absolutely crazy. It really was. And it starts off, of course, with our boy Dash. Our boy Dash has come to the game. I'm super excited that Dash is on his way. Hirsch looks mighty fine, man. He really does. What do you think?
Oh, man, I'm really excited about his kit. Ironically, the first thing that it actually screamed to me when I was looking at some of the stuff was like, ooh, BAM team. Like, I didn't even think about using him for his lead, and all that, like what he's actually intended for. I was like, ooh, that AoE, that's a 20 bomb. That's 20 burns immediately right now. So I'm stoked for it. I think it's really awesome.
Yeah, no, 100% agree. Absolutely. So we had the actual kit reveal drop in a few hours ago. You can go through it, of course, on the Swigo forum, guys. You've got some really, really cool abilities. I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving one thing about this. I love my retro games. I love how this has a retro feel about it. They've taken the essence of the original game that Dash was involved in, jumping from train carriage to train carriage. Fellas, I like what I see as far as the event's going to be. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, guys?
Yeah, it looks pretty fun. Obviously, it's going to be a pretty standard marquee, but obviously they've just changed it up visually. So that's going to be pretty fun. Obviously, they've also added the legacy tier.
Yes, legacy tier. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously so it says you got to have a 5-star character to be able to do that tier. I didn't quite see what they were giving for that extra tier.
Omicrons.
Oh,
Omicrons.
Interesting.
Yeah, you're getting a couple of Omicrons for that tier. So it's going to be Omicrons.
It's going to be pretty worth it.
Omicrons. They're the new Zetas. They're the new Zetas, guys.
It's kind of rough, in my opinion, man. I would have much rather have them have done it 4-star, and then you could do the legacy tier, because then it allows people to say, okay, if you want to do that, you spend the $20 on the pack, you have the 4-star, you do that. Now you're gonna have to buy more than just the $20 pack if you want him 5-star. But who knows? Maybe it might be some kind of different release where he's available to farm up the second day after his marquee event starts.
He's going to be on an advanced farm. Maybe you can get
shards quick.
Yeah, he's going to be on an advanced farm. They said that in the announcement as well. They're going to bring him along quick. Well, we have to. We've only got 3 weeks almost until the Starkiller event comes out, which you need him for. So talk about express delivery. They're going to be bringing him out as quick as possible because they're going to want as many people involved in it. But I think when we're talking the legacy tier, you're going to have to gear him up. You're going to have 7 stars. You're going to have him probably even at, relic level, to be honest, to actually probably knock it off.
I'd imagine, if they're asking us to have these characters at Relic 5 to be able to even do the Starkiller event, which we'll get to that, it's gonna be rough. I'd imagine the difficulty is gonna be there. Like you're not gonna be able to just get through it because you have a 5-star dash. You're gonna need some actual gear on it.
Absolutely spot on. But yeah,
I think the sorry.
No, you go, brother.
I think the event looks really cool. I love how they're bringing back a super iconic level for that game. I believe he's chasing IG88 or IG86 on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah.
It's just super cool. I really hope, like with the Starkiller event, man, I would love to see some of those iconic moments from Force Unleashed come back.
Yeah, looks absolutely fantastic. It really does. I like the graphics. I like how they got the retro feel about it. They are chasing IG88 in this particular event. That's the plan. So, yeah, it's pretty cool that it goes back to it. But, yeah, the polygons are pretty amazing. I mean, they got the polygons now. Anything's possible, fellas, and they've definitely used them to give you that retro feel. I really like that. I'm not going to lie. But well, look, we got to talk Starkiller event, don't we? We certainly need to talk the Starkiller event. Let's bring up the Starkiller event. I think it's wrong page. Let's go this one here. So we got it down the bottom here. So we've got the Legacy event kicking in, of course. We know Dash Rendar's in there. We know that we've got 3 more to fill out that requirement as well until we get Starkiller. It's in was it December 15? So it's very, very soon, guys, but we need to talk about...
I mean, we're less than a month away now, so
we need to...
They're going to have to ramp this stuff fast.
Yeah, we need to talk about the requirements, Relic 5, for all 4 of them. One of them we haven't even got yet, or 3 of them we haven't even got yet. All need Relic 5.
We don't have any of them yet.
I know, I'm sorry. Well, we don't at the time of filming this, but very, very soon, our boy will be in the game, Dash. It won't be too long, but Relic 5, happy. I think that Relic 5 is the new Relic 3, Relic 2, Relic 3, which is where they used to release stuff. I think from now on, when they're setting a benchmark, Relic 5
Relic 5 is the old Gear 12, mate. It's sort of that's how the game's progressed.
Unfortunately, like for me, it's kind of tough. I don't have the resources ready to throw at that kind of stuff right now. I'm still doing some other farming, but if this is their way to bring in another character that's almost on that epic confrontation level, where you need multiple characters geared up and reliced up to be able to do the event, then I'm cool with only having to Relic 4 compared to having to Relic 12. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Relic 5, it could have been worse, all things considered. It doesn't make it good, but it could have been Relic 8s. It could have been Relic 7. Like. It could have been way worse. So, like,
I think
Relic 5 is relatively attainable for a lot of people. Now, for a lot of people, it's gonna suck. But maybe this isn't necessarily intended for you to get day one. It is going to be a permanent event in the Journey Guide. Yeah. So maybe it's something to work towards. Like Bam, Bam went straight to the Journey Guide so people could get him whenever they want. Work towards him at your pace. Don't rush it.
The Executor is the absolute opposite of that. You got to wait a month for that. Would you have preferred to have had the Executor in the Journey Guide like the whole time so you could unlock it as you go, or are you happy with it come back every month or so?
At the moment,
I don't have Executors, so I'll kind of pass on that question because I don't really have any feelings on it.
At the moment, I'm still happy with the monthly release.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. No, I'm just curious.
Obviously, event down the track.
Slow trickle's probably better.
Yeah, I think down the track, obviously, you want to have, like, it'd be nice to have it there, like at least the unlock event.
Yeah.
And then bring back the monthly sort of 10 shards. But I sort of don't mind the slow trickle of, because of how much it's changed the fleet meta.
Yeah.
Like obviously I've got it, but I think it needs to be slowly trickled in, especially at lower ends where, you literally, if you're the only one with the Executor in the shard, you pretty much own the shard.
Yeah.
So
you'll stay in first forever.
Yeah, there are obviously some off meta counters, but they're 50-60%. So.
Ain't nothing consistent against Executor except dying.
Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy. But
that's it.
It's really, really interesting to see how it plays out. Now, Starkiller, Relic 5, he's going to be a serious character. in this game. He really is. He's going to be pretty brutal. We know what he can bring. He's so strong with the Force. We know certainly, you know, as far as Star Wars lore goes, he's certainly a character that a lot of people are going to want to aspire to get. I'm glad. That
name another character that pulls a Star Destroyer out of space and smashes somebody in the face with it.
Yeah, well, that's right. But how many?
Exactly.
I mean, it would be one of the, dare I say it, the fan favorite sort of additions, wouldn't it? As far as to the game,
110%.
Yeah.
The Star Destroyer either being involved in the event somehow, be it a cutscene or be it involved directly in his kit, that is to Starkiller's kit to what throwing the lightsaber is to Darth Vader's kit.
Yeah.
Like, it's iconic. It is him in a nutshell. If you know anything about Starkiller, it's probably that he can pull a Star Destroyer from space.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
So,
asteroids aren't the same as Star Destroyers. They don't have an engine pushing them back out of space. Get out of here with that revenue crap.
well, it's great. So, guys, let's talk about the other big thing that dropped as well, of course, was the Omicrons. We've had 2 characters now come out with the Omicron editions. Obviously, my personal favourite, Rose Tico, has come out with one.
Oh, you bloody muppet.
And Phasma as well. I think it's really important to put the Omicron on Rose Tico for the for tier stage 2 of the Rancor event, when I use her just to basically be eaten. That's all I use Rose for at this point in time. She does get a big
What do you mean?
buff,
That's
though.
your favorite character. That was your first cosplay ever.
Yes,
if you haven't seen that, go back and look at it on Hynesy's channel.
You don't need to do that, honestly,
Yes,
because you won't be able to
do
eat for a week. You won't be able to eat for a week if you go back
It's
and watch
worth
that.
it.
Do yourself a favour. Don't check out the Rose Tico video, trust me. It's crazy. But, yeah. Hey, what do you think about the Omicrons? I think that so far
I
they're
know
pretty
which
cool.
one I prefer.
Okay, talk to me on that then.
Well, 100% it's Captain Phasma's.
Yeah.
Out of the 2 that
100%.
they added, the Phasma is like way better than Rose Tico's. Rose Tico
that's not to say
doesn't do anything.
I like Roses. I actually think that with the JTR team can help it punch up quite a bit. Like, obviously they're not going to be beating GLs, but like same thing with Phasma. They're not going to beat a GL, but it's going to take those characters you already have and make them useful. Maybe you can find use with like an OG Finn lead team with the vets and Rose and a pilot, because they do a lot of exposing. You know, maybe you can find a good cleanup with Rose. But I agree with you. I really do like Phasma's. I think Phasma's is pretty nuts. I like it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I suppose you're comparing one for Grand Arena only, and then the other one for Territory War only. It's going to be interesting to see if anyone puts Phasma lead, which is where the Omicron is on Phasma. It's
which we talked about it a little bit in our TW chat, like kind of jokingly, like, oh, are we going to set 40 Phasmas in a wall? Like, I don't know if the Omicron's really going to be worth investing like that. Maybe say Phasma. This is another thing I thought about last night. What if these Omicrons can help? So like say Ram Bam likes Mace, whatever. Yeah. Maybe somebody out there is a massive Rose Tico fan, or somebody that grew up with the new trilogy really likes Captain Phasma, but they're really not that great in the game. The Omicron is really going to be able to show them like, hey, this character still can be good in their game mode. Yeah. So you can still have fun with your favorite character without it actually breaking the game or really changing stuff arena or anything like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Spot on. I can bring up Phasma here. We haven't actually got it in the game yet. Guys, you guys have got the description though, haven't you?
Just send you the link, Hynesy. You can
bring
fantastic. I was going to say, if you check in the chat, I have screenshots of just the Omicrons in the chat.
Give me a second. We'll bring it up here. Our boy has sent it to me. Hang on 1 second. So we've got it here up and running. Give me a second.
So there's the 2. So there's the Rose Tico one.
There we go. So we got the Phasma one here. Phasma one is the one that they're liking the most. The Omicron's down here. First order allies have plus 20 potency. Hang on, I'll try and make it bigger for you. There we go. All right, there we go. First order allies have plus 20% potency, gain advantage for 2 turns at start of each encounter, can't be critically hit while they have advantage. Whenever an ally attacks, they have a 20% chance to call a random ally to assist. Chance is tripled if the attacking ally is first order. If that ally had advantage, they regain it for 2 turns again. But while in Territory Wars, an additional 10% chance to call another random ally to assist. Phasma has plus 100 speed, so it gets really nice and fast. Whenever a first order ally attacks out of turn, first order allies recover 5% health and protection. Whenever a first order ally gains advantage, they also gain 10% offense stacking. stacking for the rest of the battle, and all first order allies gain 7.5% turn meter. It's a huge boost.
There's a lot of advantage being thrown around in that team.
A lot of advantage. I mean, you can kind of almost push and pull, maybe pull a couple of characters off your like ideal slacker team and throw them with Phasma, and they might have a really pretty decent defensive team.
I feel like it's almost.
But at the same time,
good enough to attack with, to be honest.
If it's still like your normal Phasma team, I still think that Ness could probably solo it.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know how I would go on defense. I think it may have some use on offense. Be interesting to see how to work like for our level, Hynesy. But
I'll tell you what, though. I mean, when you think about it, though, I mean, if you can get her up to close to 280, 290 speed plus 100, that's 380, 390 speed.
She's gonna be a fast girl, and then she's gonna throw that second ability where she throws the advantage, gives a turn meter bump, and your whole team's probably gonna be going first.
Yep. It could be really, really brutal. It certainly can with the right lineup.
You throw in Sith Trooper in there for the assisting.
Yeah. I like it. It's certainly got a lot going on. So there's going to be some really cool theory crafting with that one. We've got Rose's one as well. Let's bring the love up.
Roses
from Rose.
is cool. It's very niche. If you like the Resistance faction, it's going to fit in the Resistance faction very well. But it's not going to be one that I would ever recommend as a first Omicron for anyone ever.
Yeah. The good thing is it's not a lead ability. She hasn't got a lead ability anyway. While in Grand Arena...
And I mean, they're trying.
That's right. All other Resistance allies also gain 10% offense for each exposed enemy, and they gain 5% turn meter whenever a Resistance ally scores a critical hit. Well, I mean, if you pair her up with the... I call them the handbag boys, of course, Finn and Poe, and get the Inspired running around, the extra offense as well, they could be fun. They could be really, really fun.
I thought about, with her with like BB-8 and R2, all the turn meter they're given, BB-8 throws turn meter, R2 throws an AoE, he's gonna gain give out turn meter from the crits on everybody. Like
the fact that ability is gonna cost a Zeta and an Omicron.
Kind of rough.
I'm pretty sure it's the Omicron. I think
no.
Zeta's
you see their final text Zeta/Omicron.
Okay, so you need one.
The Zeta is the white text. The Omicron's the red text.
Yeah, I got it.
So Phasma already has a Zeta on her lead.
It's a lot.
It's just the next one is going to go to the Omicron.
It's a lot.
If the ability doesn't have a Zeta on it, it can have an Omicron still.
Yeah.
But if it has a Zeta, you'll have to do the Zeta first.
Yep, straight up. So yeah, look, it's a big investment in Rose Tico, and I'm not bagging her. I'm really not bagging her. But if someone said
we
to
know
me,
you love Rose.
Shut up, Hirsch. When someone says to me, okay, you've got the option, you're going to do Phasma or you're going to do Rose. Which one are you going to do? Oh man, I'm going Phasma. I'm
you know
Phasma.
what I'm going to tell them? I'm going to tell them Boba Fett. That's what I'm going to tell them.
Well, yeah, Boba Fett's the one we definitely want. So save your Omicrons, guys. These things, honestly, are precious like gold going forward. So highly recommend hanging on to those. But, of course, we also got in the game as well. The last thing we're going to talk about. We're almost done here. We're also going to talk about, of course, the calendar. We've got the calendar here as well in the game now. Let me just bring it up here. We do have the calendar. It's been released already. Here we go.
It's great.
The 50th anniversary calendar. Now, honestly... wow. I mean, there's no other thing I can say. It's free. You get it for nothing. The whole concept is, of course, they want you to play the game throughout for the whole month. But however, if you do, you get some pretty damn
sweet
good stuff. I mean, it really ramps up.
This stuff is almost as good as some of the stuff we're getting for the 6-year anniversary.
Yes.
And we're getting full gear pieces, bro. When did they give out full gear pieces?
Full gear pieces, Omicrons, shards for finalizer, malevolence, sought after ships. Mod slicing material is just absolutely
that
vital.
mod slicing material.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've done a fantastic job. They really have.
Yeah, I think this is good.
See, like last week, I made a comment where I saw the data mine of all this stuff that's getting, released here in this calendar. Mm-hmm. And I thought that was them giving away their, 6-year anniversary stuff through a monthly calendar. But It looks like this is just strictly with Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
Like, it's just for the 50th anniversary, which is, of course, while they're doing why they're doing the Legacy event.
Yeah. Now, guys, if I want to be a negative Nancy, and let me tell you, this is really tough. Like, I'm really grasping at straws here because this is a damn fine deal for getting everything for nothing, right? I would have liked to have maybe seen some Zetas chucked in there as well, somewhere in one of the slots. I think that would have been nice. Considering now with the Omicrons and the Zetas that you need, I just think it would have been good to chuck a couple of Zetas in here and there as well. They've done them on all the other sort of anniversary packs throughout the game over the last few years. I just would have liked to have given an option. I would have liked to have maybe seen some Zetas chucked in here as well.
Yeah, and unfortunately, our boy Hershey's just had a computer crash, so he'll be back.
Kentucky internet's working a treat, guys. He'll be back in a second.
Working
Lego, what do you think, mate? Do you care if there's Zetas in there or not? Are you worried about it?
Well, I have almost 200 Zetas saved, so I'm not really stressing about Zetas like you are.
Yeah.
Oh, and, if they're going to give away free Zetas, I'm going to take them 100%. But
True.
Not disappointed. Like this calendar's really good without it. It's like missing a couple of Zetas.
I'm not saying, and this is what I mean. I'm grasping at straws. If I wanted to say something negative, and really it's hard to do so. It really is, considering all the value you get for absolutely nothing. All you got to do is log in every day and hit the
log
button.
in.
That's it.
Get the calendar and then just log in every day.
Yeah,
you don't even have to play the game. Just log in, collect it, and then leave.
That's it. It's that simple. You get it for absolutely nothing. And I tell you what, set your alarm every day. Set it for whatever time suits you to remind you to jump in. If you don't play it every day, jump in, hit the button, get your free stuff. It's that freaking simple. It really is.
Welcome back, Hirsch.
Hirsch is back. He's in the wrong spot, though.
You see, I was trying to apologize about, thinking there was the wrong thing the CG was doing, and my computer just like, nah, fam, you're a shit.
Straight up. I was just saying, I was grasping at straws about no Zetas in the calendar. Do you really care about that, Hirsch, or not? Lego didn't seem too fussed about it. What do you think, though?
Man, on one account, I got like 170. The other account, I got like 400.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think the more rare commodity is going to actually become the Omegas, because you're going to need the Omegas for both the Zetas and the Omicrons.
Mm-hmm. True.
I'm not that worried about not having the Zetas. We're going to get some in the 6-year anniversary. So
fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Just thought I'd throw it out there. Guys, we're going to wind this video up now. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been absolutely fantastic. Hirsch, love you. Lego, absolute superstar. Thank you so much for being absolutely fantastic. We'll see you again next week. We'll be back live. Back to our regular scheduled programming live on Twitch. Galactic Legend Hynesy. We'll be back around, I think it's around 8:30 a.m. Eastern. We'll be back live again, so come and hang out with us. We'll have GAC back up again. We'll be causing all sorts of mayhem like we always do. Of course, make sure you hit the subscribe button, please. Give us some thumbs up. Get your comments in the below. Let us know what you think about the Dash Rendar kit. Let us know about the calendar. Are you happy about it? Is there something we're missing or something else you like? And let us know about the requirements, of course. Relic 5 for the Starkiller event. Let us know what you think. We really love hearing your feedback. And of course, go to the Discord server, hit the description, and join the new meme competition this week. The meme is all about my face, and it is going off like hotcakes. It's absolutely crazy. You can win a free Gridsy t-shirt, so highly recommend that. We'll see you on the next video, guys. Thank you so much for being amazing. We'll see you next week. Cheers. Bye.